All right, guys, we're going to be looking at attacking the armbar, triangle armbar series. This is real basic closed guard stuff. And I kind of want to build off of the bad posture armbar techniques that we were looking at last week. So we're going to start off in closed guard. We're going to look at a really basic setup here. So I want to control the arm here. I want to get this elbow broken down to my body here. If I can reach across, that helps a lot. You can hook here with your hand, you can cross grip and get that elbow down. It doesn't matter, but I want to keep his posture down, and then I'm going to put my foot in the hip here. I want my body, so if he pulls his elbow back, I want it to hit my hip. I'm going to swing my left leg up the back toward my right knee here, and then I'm going to push his head, get my leg over, and then curl tight, closing that door here. I can usually finish here. This is pretty easy. A lot of times he'll start to stack. If he does start to get my knees toward my face here, I'll still always try to finish. If he really gets my knees toward my face to where I can't finish, I'm going to put my left hand on his knee and I'm going to roll it through. And I can finish right here. Sometimes your partner will somersault to save, I mean, it doesn't save anything, but they'll just move around more than others. You can get that armbar again. So just stick with it. The better your armbar attack is, or your other basic attacks, the more you can catch other things like triangles. So we're going to look at the armbar setup for the triangle. So I get above that elbow, I'm going to cross grip and pull, or pull down here if it's no gi. I'm going to start to change this angle here, and he's going to really rip his arm back. And then I keep his posture down, I'm going to throw my right leg over, and then close that triangle. It's going to change the angle just a little bit. All right, so finishing the triangle, or getting the triangle that actually works. A lot of people will be here, and you can see that this is still kind of open. I want to close my hamstring over the shoulder. And notice that my foot isn't like in a real deep triangle. This is just as good as this. It's actually probably a little tighter, especially with your shorter leg guys in class. This is a really important detail. Go ahead, square up on me a little bit. So if I'm here and I have this deep triangle, he can counter this pretty well. Let's look at it a little more shallow here. It's much harder for him to counter, and I get that choke really well. It's the same thing when I'm finishing. I'm going to pull out my head, push up with my hips, clamp my knees together. And then from here, if he starts to like get tall or stack here, and I can change this angle, I'm just going to bring my leg over and then bring my hips up. So he starts to stack, boom, here. This is one of those details too. Like if he starts to stack, I don't want my knees to get closer to my face. I want, as he starts to get up, I'm going to push my knee away to keep, it's weird, I'm taking the pressure from my back and kind of putting it toward my neck, but actually putting him in danger right away. So that's important to do. That's it for this week, guys. Should be very cool classes.